Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Good morning. This is Dr. Erin, teaching universal law and spiritual truth. And it is another sunny, beautiful day in Los Angeles, California. And I have to say that I've been doing this really fun thing lately. I go through kind of times where I do this, where I'll wake up super early and I watch the sunrise and I set my intention for the day. And there's something really special about it. In fact, one time I went through a phase where I had to watch every single sunset and every single sunrise every day, because there was something that was really powerful about watching this incredible display of the universe, of Mother Earth, of the earth here, and setting the intention and having no technology, no phone, just being completely present to this dynamic thing called life. So today, that's what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about setting your intention. And it brings me to a book that I refer to all the time, and it is called The One Thing by Gary Keller. It was actually in, when I was in my ministry program, we had to read all types of philosophy books, every religious book, and the only book that we read that was kind of a quote, self-help book was The One Thing by Gary Keller. And it is a powerful book because we really are here directing energy upon mind. And if we don't direct it into one thing, we kind of won't experience the effect that I want. But anyway, so the book that we want, right? So the book, Gary Keller, if you guys know who he is, he built Keller Williams Real Estate, the largest real estate company in the world. And obviously a very smart man, business-wise. And he realized he had to hire coaches to become successful. He did all this stuff. And out of all of his work, all of his success, he wanted to, was figuring out what was the secret of his success. And he realized it was really directing it in one direction. And it was when he decided to write his book. And the reason why he wrote his book was obviously to get his message across of success. But also he realized that his book became his one thing, because it gave him a path to taking his message out to the world, beginning to speak at different conferences, and getting his principles that he truly believed in out to make a difference in the world. So the point is this, is that it doesn't matter if you are spiritually based, if you have the language around, spirit and directing mind onto universal law. The reality is that leaders have to figure out how to direct their energy. And from a spiritual perspective, we're here to direct our mind, consciousness upon universal law and direct it. So if you're having, no focus whatsoever and you're just kind of doing whatever, whenever with no intention, then you're going to have the results of whatever, whenever, and you're not going to have big, profound effects in your life, because it comes down to the law of the day, which is a law of intention. And the law of intention is what we focus on and give attention to expands, and what we don't focus on or give attention to diminishes. It's very simple, very simple. It's not profound, and yet it's so profound, right? You are the director of the universal laws. The moment you give energy to any thought, it sets them into motion. Each action has an intention and a motive within it. This is the belief behind the action that has the greatest impact at the soul level. So do you get that? That each action has the intention and motive within it. So this is different than just going out and having the intention of getting $1 million, right? Because you may come from a fear factor when you're trying to manifest that. It may come out of an insecurity. It may come out of being inauthentic. You're just trying to do something that the culture has told you that you should do to be successful. So the point of today is, what is your one thing? What is it that you are so passionate about, that you love doing, that is going to be the focus of not only today and every moment, but really your one thing that you want to do? So when I'm working with clients in masterminds or in one-on-ones or whatever that is, we always, and most all leadership programs do, is we look at our bigger goal. Say our 10-year goal, like one major goal in the 4 areas of our life. And we back it up into a 5-year goal. We back it then into a 1-year goal. And then we back it into every quarter, a big goal. And then every month, a big goal. Every week, a big goal. every day a big goal. Okay. So it's the same thing as your one thing. So we have this energy and we're directing it, right? So if you have no goals, first of all, majority of people don't have goals. If you ask somebody what they want just across the dinner table, majority of people, like over 90%, will not be able to give you a direct answer. People might fumble around and, try and give you an answer, but the reality is they've not even thought about it. So what is your one thing? And that's the question for you today to think about and set your intention for the day. So the daily spiritual practice, because every day we have a daily spiritual practice, we're in this school called life. And so today, what do you want to practice? So I invite you to set your intention for the day. And that means getting into a place where you can really go within and really feel that at a core level, really setting your intention for the day. What is it that you truly want to get done today, produce? Who is it that you truly want to be today? What is that one thing that you really want to focus on? Focus your energy on today. That's a big thing. If you just did that, if that was the only daily spiritual practice you had for the rest of your life, I promise you, your entire life would shift. And I do believe that, as the day goes on, sometimes we begin to get frazzled. And if we just sat down again, we put everything aside and we set our intention again for the rest of the day, we again would become way more effective and powerful. So today's challenge is for you to take everything off your calendar that is not in alignment with your intention. So, that's one of the greatest, most powerful things you can do is to saying thanks, but no thanks. I'm going to delegate that thing I don't want to do, or I'm going to schedule something, all that to-do list that doesn't really need to get done today. I'm going to put it at the end of the day after I've completed the intention that I have for today, whatever that is for you. So today I just want to know the truth, knowing that right here, right now is a day, an opportunity to step further and further into our power, into the greatest expression of thyself. And I know that you have one thing, you have a gift, you have a calling, you have something specific, and it's you. You're the only person on this entire universe. And I realize that as only, say, 3% of the population ever truly sets specific goals, and only 1% of the population actually looks at that goal every day. That you are that powerful, that you have the ability to step into the 1%er of the population. And so as that sun rises today, I know that that's our higher self, that's spirit, that's the universe showing us that we have this beautiful thing. We get to be reborn today. We get to rise from the dark again today into the highest version of the most powerful consciousness that we can possibly have. That today, as we go through our day and the sun sets, that we get to reflect and think about, where did we use our energy today? Was it where we wanted to direct it? Were we being who we wanted to be today? And we get to reflect at the end of the day and go back into dying into, surrendering to that place within that goes in and then comes back out the next day, that we go into the dark space and come back out into that light space of this day, that rhythm, that cycle, knowing that the law of intention it's here. This is how we direct universal law. And so for me, I just sat at the sunrise this morning. I sat at the sunrise and I was just, you just get a little teary sometimes, like, wow, there's this whole display of the best art you can ever see is right here. Like, we don't have to do anything. We just open our eyes. And this thing called sunrise, this beautiful dynamic thing with all different colors and different clouds sometimes, and the birds are chirping. And I just started getting a little teary, and I thought, it's so sad to think that people are too busy to do this, or they would rather just be on their social media the whole time. There's an entire world out here, you guys, that can teach us and guide us. The universe is our greatest teacher, because it's Mother Nature. Mother Nature has all the wisdom built into it to teach us about intention. There's blooms on flowers that just open with the sunlight. They open perfectly, exactly at the exact right time. So I just know that today is a day to set your intention and align with the law of intention. So if you guys don't already follow me, I'm Dr. Erin across all social media, and I would love to be in your life 11 minutes a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Because what I know for certain is that each day we have to get into right mind, because you're a powerful manifester. You're already manifesting 24/7 perfectly. Now you get to direct it how you want to direct it. And as we wake up and as we reprogram our mind and as we align with our own truth and universal law and we affirm every day, we step further and further into awakening our true powers, our life purpose, and manifesting our dreams. So you can find me at erinfallhaskell.com. You can also find me at drerin.tv and officially at drerinshow.com. Have a wonderful day, you guys, and know that I have many communities as well. If you want to get involved with the Divine Mastermind or 30-Day Prosperity, just go to those .coms, 30dayprosperity.com and the Divine Mastermind. Have a wonderful day.